now that I've completed all three of these 2-packs, should I open them or should I not? Usually I wouldn't, but they do have a comic book inside, and I'm pretty much a sucker for comic books. Stick around. Let's see how it looks like inside.
And welcome to another episode of Reboot Robots R&R Collectables.
So here we are once again. I'm your host, Carlos Charlie Munguia, and let's dig into these 2-packs and see what makes them so special. So before we get this open, let's check out the packaging and see how these guys are actually done. Here's this one. Here's the Thor one, Defenders of Asgard, and it has the Battle World #1. Contains special edition of the Mighty Thor. You can see there. Other than that, I mean, you can see there's Odin's son right there with the smirk on his face. And you can see there the new Thor, which is, spoiler alert, Jane Foster. And she's just, like, ripped, man. Look at that. She's like, she wants to Hulk out the package, man. Look at that. If she gets any bigger, she can actually break out the package. But they do look very well right here in the package. And you can see back here, they got them all, like a glamour shot photo shoot right there. And you can see there, collect them all. And all three of them are right in front of me. So that's the first one. We'll put this one back. The shield wielding heroes right here, and the comic book in this special edition is Secret Wars. These two, let's look at the glamour shot here that they have together. It's Vance Astro and the new Captain America. He took Steve Rogers' place. So next we got the Mechanical Masters. Here's another Secret Wars custom Marvel edition in the back. You can see here, this is the Superior Iron Man, which came out of the Axis arc. You can see there. And here's, I think that's Machine Man, if I'm right. Such an obscure character, actually, Machine Man. See there, Marvel's Machine Man and Superior Iron Man. So, with that said and done, I guess it's time to get these guys cracked up and see what's up. Okay, now let's take a first look at the Mechanical Masters here. I'm about to take Machine Man over here. Let's check him out for a second. Now, first what I can notice is the deco on the character is very dark, so you can't really see any splotches or anything. I mean, the deco is okay. It's very normal. Nothing too, nothing too wow or nothing like that. So, I mean, this character, he's kind of a unique character from what I've seen or from what I read from the origins. I mean, I haven't heard much about him, not until I've actually purchased this Marvel Legends collection, and he's a very unique character. I mean, the fact that he could actually manipulate his body, and he's pretty much all robot, all machine. And you can see here he has a phaser plasma rifle already stuck to his hand, and also this buzzsaw over here. And you can see he has like bugged out eyes right there. And the articulation on the character is, I mean, not much to say. His head can barely move up, barely can move down, but it can move left or right or all around like the Exorcist, so that's fine. Also, he has a single jointed elbows. His arm could go like a 90-degree angle, so that's fine. He has double jointed knees, so that's better for the articulation. He has ankle hinges on the ankles. Also has an ankle pivot, which gives it more articulation of the character. Has no waist swivel though, so that's something else. But I mean, since it's 3.5 inches, you can't really articulate him much anyway, so I'll leave him at that. Alright, now let's look at the Superior Iron Man here. And it seems like this is the same sculpt, I think it's as the Mark 43 as the previous Marvel Legend. I'm pretty sure it looks very familiar, but it has that silver tone, silver shine to it, which I like. I mean, it kind of, captures the eye a bit, so that's pretty cool. He has a closed fist here, so you could shoot and punch, I guess, try to do like some sort of double combo or something, I guess, who knows. But the sculpt of the character is pretty good, and just by looking at it, it has way more articulation than Machine Man over here. You can see he has the shoulder pads here, the 1980 shoulder pads. It's pretty cool. Some little, little movement articulation there. Arc reactor. He has more movement on his head. His head can actually move up, which is an extra plus. You can have him fly or do something else. Looks down somewhat, and he has a single. Let's see here. Single jointed elbow, just like the other character, but this one has a wrist swivel, so that's gives it even more articulation there. Wrist swivel. There you go. Powerful pose. And also has a waist swivel here. You can move back, not down, but more back. Gives it that, that flight movement. Very good, very good. Has double jointed knees at the knee section, double jointed. Not much of an ankle action here because it seems like the armor kind of restricts it. But I mean, that's fine. I could have him, you know, in fly pose mode. So this is a good character. This is a keeper right there. Much better than Machine Man right here. Alright, now let's check out the best part. Let's check out the comic book. You could get a better image of the cover here. You can see there's Miles Morales right there in the middle, and there's the Superior Iron Man there on top. Right up in the cover is an advertisement of another Marvel Legends series, the Build-A-Figure Absorbing Man. That was actually a pretty good wave. It was a pretty decent wave. Seems like this happened right before Secret Wars. You can see there's Iron Man. What was it? Marvel Now's Iron Man, right there. It's pretty good. There's some She-Hulk action there. Look at that. Some arguments. Stuff. Ooh, Daredevil. Hey, that's a surprise right there. Daredevil. It's a pretty decent comic book. I like it. There's the other Build-A-Figure, which I have, which I'll show to you guys soon enough, I swear to you. This is a pretty decent wave, too. It did not disappoint me, so that's pretty good. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, now to the Defenders of Asgard, and by far this is my favorite set of all three. And just by looking at them, you just know why. I mean, they have way more stuff on them. It seems like they got way more articulation, and they have much better sculpt, as you can see here. First, let's check out Odin's son here, which was the previous Thor, and there's the new Thor right there, which is, spoiler alert, I already said this once, but it's Jane Foster. So right there, that's a change of names right here. So this is now Odin's son, which is unworthy to carry the hammer of Thor, so he lost that title. And here he is right here. He has now a magical axe, which was forged by dwarven metal or something like that. It's called Jarnbjorn, I think it's what it's called. It's a mythical axe, so I mean, he's used it before in the past. If you look at the comic book, so it's pretty powerful. So is there pretty big axe that he lifts, so it's not bad. That's all right there. And you can see he has like a smirk on his face. I don't know why they left that on there. He kind of looks like Weird Al Yankovic in a way, so it's like, what the hell is that? But I mean, it's cool, whatever. I know who he is, I know what he is, so it's not bad. His sculpt is not bad. His hair kind of gets in the way of moving his head left or right. He can't move it up, and he can't move much down on it, which is, that's alright, it's fine. And he has like this cape, and he has a dead animal on his cape, or more like a pelt. Yeah, not a dead animal. It's more like a pelt on his cape. Kind of, I think it makes him look more manly, I guess. He's missing his beard. I mean, as you can see here, he's pretty much supposed to be having a beard right there. You can see it, right? See, like a bearded man right there. But here they gave him a clean shave, so I guess for hygiene purposes. So that's all right. He has no waist swivel. Everything is pretty much sculpted onto his body, and he doesn't have much articulation in the elbows. It's single jointed, but they don't even move at a 90-degree angle, so that's kind of weird. He has no wrist swivel. It seems like all the characters on the left side kind of suck on articulation, kind of like Machine Man. He was the left side of the package and had less articulation. Same with this guy, so I think there's like a pattern going on here. And he has double jointed knees, not bad. He has the wraps on the boots, so kind of look like a hipster Odin's son, you know, kind of bummish looking and stuff. So I guess that's all right. And you can see here he has a hinge on the ankles, a little ankle pivot there on the back, so it kind of sways back and forth. Not bad, then again, not excellent. And of course, like you seen earlier, there's like a little hilt or a thing you could put his axe in, so he could, you know, kind of have that relaxed look. So that's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind posting him up on my desk or something like that. So it's a pretty decent character. You can't argue with that. So, and here's his hammer, and it seems like it can only go on his right hand, so he's obviously right-handed. And this is the fist, just like the other character, so you could do a little combo of hack and busted lip. So there you go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, next, last but not least, let's check out the new Thor, which is here, Jane Foster. And right off the bat, you can see there's way more articulation with this character, and plus the sculpt is actually impeccable. For a 3.5 inch figure, it's done very nicely actually. And you can see she's in like her battle goddess Nord armor right here. And you can see right there she has the bicep. And she has double jointed elbow, which is awesome. Which is the first character that has it. The only thing is that this is made out of very it feels delicate, like a very thin plastic, so it could actually, I could see it breaking if I use any excessive force on it, but which I won't. Which I really take care of these figures, so there's no need. And you can see here also, there's the hammer, Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. You can see her mask there, kind of has the parts in it too as well. And it seems like she has a neck ball joining right there, neck hinge on the neck right there too, so you could actually move it more than Thor. Make her look down. Can't make her look up much because of her hair in the back, so right there kind of stops it in the way, which is fine. No need. And she also has a waist swivel, kind of a Nordic dress skirt here. Has double hinged knees, not hinged, I'm sorry, double jointed knees right there. She has some nice Thor kicks right there. She has like these ankle armor or whatever that is. She has ankle pivot, also some hinge action right there too. Not bad. You actually put this figure in pretty neat poses actually if you want, so that's very, very cool. And if you don't know much about this Thor, I suggest you read Original Sin first before you jump into reading this next Mighty Thor, so you get an idea on what's going on and how this guy lost it by being unworthy of holding the hammer, and she just came and picked it up. So if you guys are pretty much in tune with the comic books and know what's going on, I mean, the reason why he lost the hammer is because Nick Fury supposedly whispered something in his ear, making him lose the hammer and making him unworthy. And a lot of people online, I mean, they haven't said what he whispered, but there's a lot of rumors online that he whispered to Thor that he possibly gave Jane Foster cancer, and that's what made him lose his hammer. Pretty much he rejected the hammer did not reject him. That's a little tidbit, so I mean, we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to bore you guys with any more details on that. So that's very cool and excellent. Now let's check out the comic book here. So there he is trying to pick up the hammer, which he didn't. And pretty much this comic book, actually, I think it's when they are trying to see who's worthy of the hammer. Everyone tries to pick it up, and that's pretty much where he loses it right there. Nice. I didn't know this comic depicted that. You can see him there trying to struggle to pick it up. And from what I know of the story, everybody tries to pick it up. Even the Allfather, Odin's father, tries to pick it up, and he can't even pick it up. And he's the one who put the spell on that hammer, so it seems like the spell kind of outgrew him. It kind of backfired on him, so whatever. It happens. So some more little backstory. Now that looks awesome. He's riding some sort of weird goat with his hammer. Damn. That's not gangsta. I don't know what is. Look at that. And there she is, the almighty Thor. Cool. I can't wait to spend a little more time on these comics here. More advertisements of the Absorbing Man. So there you have it. And I don't want to open the shield wielding heroes right now due to time constraints, so I'll just leave it at that. I opened the 2 of the best packages out of the 3, so I mean, I figured that'll be enough for now. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Like, subscribe. We're gonna have some more gaming, collectibles, also talk about movies that are coming up, reviews, all kinds of stuff for you guys. So if you stayed for this long, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, so peace out.